Om Asato Ma Sadgamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om. May the divine lead us from the unreal to the real, from darkness to light, from death to immortality. Om, peace, peace, peace. Welcome to the Sunday service of the Vedanta Society of Toronto, and it is being broadcasted live from Vedanta Society of Calgary. And today we have Holy Mother's birthday celebration in the Calgary Center, and it's quite cold with polar vortex temperature plummeting to minus 34 degrees Celsius. And but they've kept inside warm and cozy. Outside it's really freezing, deep freeze, all white but bright and sunny. It's beautiful Calgary, but quite cold. Even the people of Alberta, they are feeling it's a cold weather. For Toronto people, definitely we don't experience such cold temperatures, such chilly temperatures in Toronto quite often. It comes a few days in a year. But with all that, this is all Maya. This cold and heat, all happiness and pleasure, all are the different aspects of Maya, as it is called. Today, our topic is the Maya, the mystery. Maya is what Swami Vivekananda defines Maya as the statement of fact. Whatever we experience, whatever we feel, that is Maya. Whatever we are in, it's all in Maya. Maya is such a concept in Vedanta that reality and Maya, two aspects. Reality is Brahman, which is never changing, never acting, never active. It's all static. It's pure consciousness, pure intelligence, pure bliss, and it is same, no change. And the Maya concept of Maya is it is always active, and it is always changing, and it is always experienceable. That is what the Maya is. So two quite different aspects of the experience, and yet it will say that what is the relation between that Brahman, the ever present pure blissful consciousness, and this ever changing experience of Maya. Today it is there one way, tomorrow and next moment is another. So ever flickering this Maya. What is the relationship? What this mystery is Maya. The relationship is the same. Maya is the power of the Brahman. That Brahman, because of ignorance, appears as Maya. Whose ignorance? Our ignorance. Because we are ignorant, that's why this Brahman appears as Maya. Unchangeable, blissful reality appears as this binding, and this this ever-changing, this worldly experience. All that is so beautifully said. How that blissful self appears as this ever-changing, ever struggling, ever in conflict, ever settling between the pleasure and pain. This type of experience. So this is the mystery how it happens. That's why Maya is mystery, uncertain, unknowable, ever-changing, never static, like our mind. In fact, mind is a product of Maya. This body is a product of Maya. Our understanding is the product of Maya until we reach that final understanding called Brahma Jnana, knowledge of the reality. Until we have that, this everything ever changing world is Maya. And they say that if until you know that unchanging reality, mrityo samrityum apnoti yahiya naneva pashyati, says Upanishad, Vedanta says, if you cannot perceive that unchanging reality beyond this changing, ever changing world of experience, you will proceed move from death to death. There is no eternal life for you. So we have to understand and Maya and go beyond Maya. This Maya is God's Maya, and in the individual level, it is called avidya, ignorance. Ignorance of what? Ignorance of our true nature, ignorance of Atma Jnana, ignorance of Atman, ignorance of our true self. And this ignorance of our true self is the cause of all suffering that we have in this relative existence that is called product of Maya. This understanding how to overcome Maya and be established in our true nature. We have forgotten ourselves. We are ignorant of our true self, and that's why this we suffer a lot in this life. Human life is such a wonderful life in Maya that here is the possibility of understanding Maya and overcoming the bindings power of Maya. And by that understanding of nature of Maya, we can free ourselves from this avidya, from this ignorance, the basic ignorance that we have, that we are born with. And there is a possibility that this ignorance can be overcome. We can have the knowledge of reality. So, how powerful is the Maya? Sri Krishna says Maya is very powerful. And what he says? It is Daivi Hiesha Gunamayi Mama Maya Duratyaya. This Maya is very difficult to cross, very difficult to overcome. It has engulfed us. So to overcome is to go beyond this Maya is extremely difficult because it is my Maya. It is divine, Daivi, and it's Mama Maya. It's my Maya, says Sri Krishna. It's the Maya of the divine. It has also divine qualities. That's why it is very difficult to overcome it. But there is a way, says Sri Krishna. Daivi Hesha Gunamayi Mama Maya Duratyaya. Will come how this Maya can be overcome, how we can reach the knowledge of truth by overcoming the ignorance that I am this body, I am this mind, and I have been born and I live and I die. How to overcome this? None, this mystery of Maya says that none of these are true for us. We are not born, we don't live as a human being, we don't die as this body. We are much more greater. We are ever same. We are never born and never dying. That's why this prayer that we do in the morning on Sundays, that Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya, lead us from from death to immortality. That means give us the knowledge that I am immortal, that I think I am a mortal being. That is avidya. So give me the knowledge that I am immortal. Knowledge means experience. That very knowledge, understanding, awareness that I am that Atman. I am one with Brahman. I am not this created body. Give me that knowledge. With that knowledge, I will overcome death and will attain immortality. That is not I will attain something different, but I will know what I am already. I have forgotten what I am. That's why I suffer in this world. That's why we all suffer in this world. Swami Vivekananda said, this we all suffer because of ignorance. Ignorance is the cause of bondage, and ignorance is the cause of suffering in this world. That we suffer, so many ways we suffer. There are three kinds of suffering that we say, this Adi Bhautika, Adi Daivika, and Adhyatmika. The suffering that we get from other beings, other things, that is Adi Bhautika. Someone saying something, we feel bad, something happens, accident happens, we get hurt. All these are Adi Bhautika. And then Adi Daivika, something natural phenomenon that also cause a lot of suffering and destruction and problems, like this polar vortex itself is a adi daivika suffering. So in polar vortex, so much of chill has come in Alberta. You must have heard it was like minus 59 day before yesterday. And yesterday only early in the morning in Edmonton airport, minus 59 degrees Celsius with wind chill in such a big city. So this all is adi daivika, all coming from natural sources. Daivika here doesn't mean God, but here means nature. Nature, of course, is controlled by divine power. So Adi Daivika. So very difficult to control Adi Daivika and Adi Bhautika difficulties, Adi Bhautika problems. But another problem is there that's called Adhyatmika, that is pertaining to myself. I have full control over that. And yet this Adhyatmika problem, we don't address to that, and we suffer the problem that is with us. So what is Adhyatmika problem? That problem that starts with us and it has solution within us, and yet we do not address it. We live with it, and we somehow don't want to give up that. That's why the problem of this Maya becomes so powerful. This Adhyatmika trouble is, what we create ourselves. Most trouble we create ourselves. For example, feeling of insult, feeling of jealousy, something happening, you can understand the success of others, or you are very envious to others, or all you find that you are so different from others, you cannot rejoice in the happiness and success of others, can because you think that person is others. That is adhyatmika problem. In reality, Vedanta will say, if you go beyond Maya, you won't find difference between other and yourself. There's no other in the realization. It's all your own true self that with the power of Maya appears as many. So it is all you yourself. Your other success is your success. Others' failure is your failure. We all are together. There is no separation. These different bodies, different minds are the part of same cosmic whole. And all that terminates into that one spiritual whole called Brahman. Brahman appears at this cosmos, and in the cosmos, there's so many varieties appear, different planets and stars and the worlds and the living beings, and so many different and non-living beings. There's nature with so many varieties. There is this multiplicity of the things that appears. That one being appears as this. This is the power of Maya. Can see one that reality. It can make it appear as so many things, and not only appear. Then we experience, we think it all are different. I am different, you are different, like that. This is the power of Maya. That's why it's called Daivi Hesha Gunamai Mama Maya Duratya. It's so difficult to overcome this Maya, this ignorance. So once Narada said, Lord, to Krishna, Lord, people say that Maya is very difficult to cross, but I don't feel anything. Maya has any power to bind me or affect me. So what is this Maya? I want to understand. Narada was Devarsi. He was always with God, always remembering God, and yet he never felt the power of Maya. He never felt the insults of others to himself, and he never was concerned what the people talk about him, what happens to him. He was in the bliss of the name of God, always constantly repeating the name of God, Narayana, Narayana, Narayana. That was his one soul's music, always going on. And that Narayana is not the name only, it is the bliss that was he was immersed in the name of God. Name of God is the supreme bliss. One needs to learn to immerse in that, and when you can do that, then you overcome Maya. So when Krishna requested to Krishna, I want to learn about the Maya. Krishna said, don't worry, one day I will do. So I will let you know the power of Maya. So it's so powerful that it affects the person. Person forgets everything. His reality, he forgets God, and he's totally become self-centered and become caught with this ignorance. How can that be if we are holding on to God? So, and how powerful it is. Krishna said, okay. So one day they were walking near the river, and on the bank of the river. And the Krishna said to Narada, can you bring water for me from the village? So the Narada went to nearby village, and then he knocked at the door, and he found he just wanted to bring water for Krishna. It all this always remembering Narayana. You see how this powerful Maya is. And then when he opened the door, he found a young girl, and he found himself to be youthful boy. And then he started talking with her. He was caught in the love of that girl. Next day he talked, and after that he started doing that. He forgot Krishna, he forgot Narayana. Now he wanted to marry this girl, beautiful girl, and he wanted to marry this girl. Totally forgotten the glory and the bliss of God. And then he talked with her parents, and he got married. After they started living ever happily after that, and after some time, parents became old and they died. And in the meantime, what happened? The house was owned by him. There were fields. Then he got children, and all wonderful time. He was having happy time, but devoid of the thought of God. Narayana was not there because he was caught by the power of Maya. That Maya can be so much this thing. And after having living very nice time for 12 long years, one day at night the river rose and flood came, and houses all are falling, and their water entered into their house. All this happy life was came to sudden suffering, and somehow he caught of his wife with hand, and with the children he on one shoulder, and another he caught with another hand, was trying to wade through the flood, torrential flowing water of the river. And finally the one child was carried over by the river current of the flood. And then another was he was holding, that was also taken away. He held his wife tightly in the dark, and then flood one another gust of this river, this came of the wave, and it took away his wife, his dear wife, for his 12 years. And he was thrown back on the bank and was wailing with lamentation. What happened in one day? All this was destroyed, all his life was all gone. And then when he was crying and lamenting and wailing, that time he hears a sweet voice, Narada, where is my water? It has been a long time that we went, almost half an hour. You have not brought water for me yet. Narada comes to senses, and comes the Sri Krishna standing there, and he finds there was no flood, and there was nothing. There is a 12 long years, Lord. No, it was all Maya. There were not 12 years. It was just half an hour of this mystery of Maya, magic of Maya, that you thought it was long 12 hours of your 12 years of your life, and happiness came and miseries came, and all that was nothing really happened. It was all your imagination created by the powerful Maya. This imagination is the real experience of life. So, all this life experience is Maya. That's what Maya is said to be so powerful. 12 long years in half an hour, we are caught by the same power of Maya, and we think we are suffering, we are getting old, we are having this trouble, we are having that trouble, physical, mental, relationship, all that. And all this is just Maya. Perhaps we all have come to fetch water for Krishna, and when we'll be falling and crying at the last moment, then Krishna will say, where is my water? Oh, I thought I was dying. I thought I was dead bed. Lord, I forgot. I forgot you. That's why I was caught in Maya. So all this is the power of Maya. That's why Sri Krishna says, Daivi hi esha gunamayi mama maya duratyaya. My Maya is very, very difficult to cross because it is divine and it is my Maya. Relationship between God and Maya is Maya belongs to God. Maya cannot exist other than God, without God. It is a power of God. That's why Sri Krishna says. Now this Maya is, he said, Gunamayi. Three gunas are there in the Maya: Sattva, Rajas, and Tamas. Sattva is all serenity and beauty and calmness of mind, and Rajas is passion, action, desires, binding, conflict, struggle, friction. All this is the product of Rajas. All activity happens in Rajas, and Tamas is lethargy, rest, sleep, dullness, all these three are the part of this creation, particularly in the human being or the living beings. All these are there, mostly manifested in the human beings, these three qualities of Maya. In some other beings it is mostly tamoguna. There is no the serenity, the thought of God and joy of meditation is not there in animals. And some there is nothing struggle like in the plant life. It is just being static, and this are full of tamas. And in animal life, no desire to do something. There's little rajas to catch prey or eat food, little activities there, but mostly it is tamas. Just eat food and then rest or sleep, or just fear of being preyed upon by another ferocious animal. So all that is the little of rajas, mostly tamas. Animal plants fully tamas. Work going on, but fully tamas as far as the activity, as the guna is concerned. And in human being, it is a combination of all three qualities. So how much we are passionate to achieve this and achieve that, if we are passionate fully and give only time to get success in life, have the reward in life, and get only that award, reward, gift, all that with the goal, then we are very much rajasic. And if we are only lazy and indolent and dull and don't think of any nice thing and have nothing to do even for the good of people, then we are tamasic. And if we are peaceful, meditative, prayerful, helping others mentally and also physically without being attached, this anasakti, detachment, and yet working for others, that is satvika gun manifesting as rajas. When this rajas is guided by sattva, then there is serenity. When this rajas leads to tamas, why you want to work so much? Oh, then I can rest and have a nice building, nice house on the bank of some lake, and I will see the ripples on that, and I will rest there. And thinking what? Thinking only seeing the birds flying, and that it is sort of rajas that leads to tamas. Then you'll fall asleep. Then you'll say, "Oh, what nice scenery is there! What a beautiful weather." Then a little weather will become bad, and they say, "Oh, it rained today. It was so bad. You were disturbed." So now this rajas effect is coming. So these three kinds of guna. That's why guna mai. These are parts of this maya. Whole universe has these three things: sattva, rajas, and tamas. When they are imbalanced, or when they are the sattva, rajas, and tamas are there, and there's the aspect of sattva developed in human beings, that person is closer to God and closer to overcome the power of Maya. Maya will be there. So we have to find the way out to overcome this Maya, this mystery of Maya. Maya is real or unreal? Maya is true or false? So Maya is one or separate? So Sankara delved into it, and in Viveka Chudamani he says, Maya is neither real nor unreal. Sannapi asannapi ubhayatmikano. It is neither real nor unreal. It is not unreal. Maya is not unreal. That's great statement, because the only reality is Brahman. And you call Maya, is it not unreal? That ever changing, and it is there now, it goes away. It's called Anadi Shanta. Maya is called Anadi Shanta. When Maya started, when this Ajnana started, we don't know. When we are caught in the ignorance that I am this body, I am a living being, that we don't know Anadi. From untraceable beginning, it is there. But it is Santa, Sa Anta. Sa is like a Sagara, that's not the Shanta of peaceful. sa anta, with the end. It can be, there is an end to this Maya. We can overcome this Maya. So that is this Maya. So this mystery of Maya, and it says it is neither unreal nor real. Real, definitely not, because it is ever changing. The reality has to remain same, unchanging, immutable. That is what akshara, avyaya, that is what the reality is. And this Maya, then why you call it is not unreal? Because you experience it. How you can call it unreal? Something that you experience, and that you can call unreal. And then it is real and unreal both, because in experience it is real, and in reality it is unreal because it doesn't last. It is not same. No, it is not not even that, says Sankara. Ubhayatmika, no. You cannot call even that. Then what is it? He says, Mahadbhutam. It is Adbhuta. It is a mystery. You don't know how, you cannot define it, Maya. That's why Swami Vivekananda tried to define, giving the examples in the talk, in his talk, in Maya, that he says, it is just whatever incident happens here in the world, it is all product of Maya. That we live, we say we love our children, we want to be happy, we, everything is Maya. And there are something very irrational things happen in this world. Whom you love, that you love your children, son, and son gives you trouble, perhaps. So, but yet you are still loving your son. How can it be? The one who gives you trouble, still you have love for your son. Putro jayeta kvachidapi kumata na bhavati. There can be bad son, but there cannot be bad mother. Mother has always same love for her children. Maybe that children hurts her, still she will love her child. So how is that possible? Someone hurts you, someone gives you trouble, still you think of that, still you are only worried for that person. Because that Swami Vivekananda said, this is Maya. You don't have answer for this. How this can happen? This is the power of Maya. Indescribable is the Maya. This is the mystery of this happening in this world. But it happens that way. It happens that mother always loves her child. Maybe the child gives her trouble. So that is the mystery of Maya. This is this mystery, how this Maya has come into our being and how it affects our life. So that's so wonderful of Maya. Maya is also sometimes called Mahamaya. Why it's called Mahamaya? Then we call Divine Mother. Whom we call Divine Mother is same Maya having great power. That power that have brought us in this world, and we are think that we are born and we live and we are human being and we have the power to realize God. We are ignorant and we one day attain God. We'll attain bhakti. We'll attain knowledge. We are bound. We'll have freedom. This all is the power of Maya that is created. This Maya is said to be Mahamaya. This Maya has got two powers that you often know, Avarani Shakti and Vikshepa Shakti. There is also another power of Maya, it is Jnana Shakti. Ichha Jnana Kriya Mai. That is Maya. Maya has got Jnana Shakti, Ichha Shakti, and Kriya Shakti. There is also power of Maya. It not only covers the reality that I am that Brahman, unchangeable, immutable, infinite, without any desire, without any birth, without any death, but real existence that I am, Satchidananda Swarupa, Chidananda Rupa, Shivoham, Shivoham. How that becomes this weak and frail and this human being. So Chidananda Rupa Shiva has become this degraded human being, doing all the things selfish, self-centered, doing all the heinous crimes. How that happens? That happens because of the power that you are hidden your reality. That you are Brahman, that is covered. You forget that you are Brahman. That's called Avarani Shakti. Forgetfulness. And then, sorry, Then comes another power of same Maya. It's called Vikshepa Shakti. Then it projects that you are, when you forget that what you are, then you project yourself as the human being, as some existence. You are this much and not else, not others. So there's a they and you. This division comes because of this hour and Vikshepa Shakti. It is deviated. Your knowledge has been deviated to something else. First, your knowledge was covered, real knowledge, then you are projected something else to be yourself. And then this Avarani Shakti and Vikshepa Shakti, great two powers of Maya, have totally delude us. Now, this deluding power of Maya, this magical power of Maya, the creator something was there, and that was totally something else has been projected in its place. And so different from that, all powerful, all pervading, all blissful self started thinking, I am this human being, so small in this big universe, so one among 7 billion people, and one among so many species here, and how should I survive? All that thing projected, you think, start thinking yourself as something very helpless, small, and totally different, on the mercy of three gunas that you become. You are in fact not affected by any gunas, mercy of three gunas. You are being like a football, like a tennis ball, going from this court to that court, that court to this court. Happiness, misery, misery, happiness, like that, always happening. That this vikshepa shakti of Maya. The one beautiful thing about the Maya is it not only deludes us, it also gives us clue. If we're little wise enough, little we listen to the inner, that antaryami, that God resides. God has not totally totally rejected us. That you go and be in the in the snare of Maya. I have no connection with you. No, God is so kind. He put us in the Maya, and also what he did is he is residing in our heart. He is with us. He has not left us in the mercy of Maya and said, I am there. And God often speaks in a very, very, feeble voice from inside. Do this and you can overcome Maya. He says, this mysterious Maya can be overcome. What to do? He says, दैवी हेषा गुणमयी मम माया दुरत्यया मामेव ये प्रपद्यन्ते माया मेताम तरन्ति ते. Be devoted to me. Be attached to me. Be connected to me. Think of me. All positive, all good, all unselfish, all true, all self sacrificing, all living for others. Think of me. All everything, all good in all situations, never affected by the Maya. One who is Maya Tita. Sri Krishna is Maya Tita, not caught by Maya. But yet, Maya brought him in this world, but he was never under the sway of Maya. And that, think of me, that Mame Baye Prapadyante, resign yourself to the will of God. And then you will Maya Metam Tarantite. You can overcome Maya by being devoted to me. Sri Ramakrishna brought this Maya into a bigger thing. He said, Maya is not Maya, she is Maha Maya. She is the divine mother who is the power of God and who has created this universe, this world, this whole universe. And if you propitiate that Maya, Maya herself will lead you towards your reality. So catch hold of him with the deluding power and be devoted to her, and then that divine mother will make your way through the delusion to the knowledge. And then comes Asatoma Sadgamaya. Oh mother, please lead me from this asat, from this delusion, from this ignorance to Sat, to that reality, to that blissful, my true nature. Please lead me. That is the prayer. Come Asato Ma Sadgamaya. Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya. This all darkness, I cannot see the truth. I am not at all, have even not have a glimpse of that truth. Please lead me, mother. Please lead me to that Sat, to that reality, to that blissful reality who I really am. So that is how the prayer goes to whom? to Divine Mother. This Satoma Sadgamaya is the prayer to the Divine Mother. When we pray to God in this created world, that God is most manifested as the Divine Mother. And the Divine Mother brings forth some incarnations, some saintly persons, some great spiritual giants like Buddha and Christ and Ramakrishna and Krishna and Rama. All they come by the power of the Divine Mother, under whose domain this whole creation is. Brahman Shakti, the Maya, the Mahamaya, then creates this whole universe, and then creates something, brings to light, beacon of light. Follow this, she says, and you will go across the Maya. Follow Ramakrishna, follow Krishna, follow Jesus, follow Guru Nanak, and then you will go beyond the Maya. That all is created by me. All is by the mercy of the Divine Mother, the deluding power, the Vikshepa Shakti, Avarana Shakti, and Jnana Shakti. Her Jnana Shakti has brought all these incarnations to us, and it leads us to the beyond the divine, beyond the Maya, to the reality. When we reach that reality, then we find, oh, this Mahamaya, which was thought to be the deluding power, is in fact, it is the blissful power, and that power, that aspect of the Maya I had not seen. Maya seen one way, and this Maya is the Brahman. Then we suddenly realize that Maya is the Brahman. Like that, in the Vedanta, that Mundaka Upanishad, the story of two birds are there. Two birds were there in the same tree. And one bird was at the lower level, on the lower branch, and he was eating fruits of this samsara. Some fruits were looking similar, but when he ate one fruit, it was so sweet and joyful, he started dancing with joy. The next fruit looking similar, it was so bitter. Oh, he couldn't stand that. It was so painful. And then when he got the painful this fruit, very very bitter and painful fruit, then he looked here and there. Where have I been brought? This is so difficult place, this tree. Why God created me like that? And then he looked and he saw up at the top, in the top branch, sitting a bird, not eating anything, and not disturbed, not elated by the joys, not being depressed by the suffering, bitter fruit. He's not eating any fruit, but sitting in the glory of the self, all peaceful, serene, joyful, blissful, that bird at the top. Now, experiencing different kinds of fruits, always bitter and sweet, this bird starts, whenever it is bitter fruit, it hops up and sees here and there, looks at that top bird, and finally it reaches close to that. And there, when it reaches close to that top bird, which are just calm, majestic, serene, it finds, the lower bird finds that light is coming from that upper bird. And in that light, it also gets into that halo of that light. And suddenly, to its surprise, it finds that its existence is melting there. And finally realizes, oh, there was no my individual existence. I have been always this upper bird, always serene, eating nothing. I thought that I was eating. I thought that I was suffering. I thought I was enjoying this world tree. This was all mistaken thought. That was the power of Maya. It was under the domain of Maya till it was eating, enjoying, and suffering. That was the power of domain of Maya. And now finally realizes, no, I never had come in the sway of Maya. I was always sitting here. The lower bird was just the appearance of the upper bird, just the reflection of the upper bird. It has no real existence except it felt it exists. So that is the power of Maya. This described in the Vedanta. It is described in Mundaka Upanishad as Dva Suparna Sayuja Sakaya Samanam Vriksham Parishasva Jate Tayoranna Pippalam Swadatti Anasnananyo Abhichakashiti. One is eating Pippalam Swadu, some bitter and sweet fruit eating. Another remaining there at the top, not eating anything, not experiencing the two different phases of the world, suffering and joy, pleasure and pain, not experiencing that and sitting there. So, but these two are the same one bird appearing as two. That is our real nature. This is our nature under the Maya. So Maya has the power to take us and make us realize that I am that upper bird. This is just a fleeting thing. Nothing of the world is so important. That's why some people, some monks say, "Moj mein raho." Be happy in the world. There is nothing to be sad in the world. World is just a play. It goes on. Even your serious, difficult situation are just the play. This life is very short. That just has come. You are in the green room, and here you have come and doing this role, and then you roll that you have become sick, role that you are dying. All are different roles. People you have not seen in the movie that people make the role that they are dying now, but there's nothing death. All is just acting doing on. So we are also doing the acting of we have become old, we have become sick, we are dying. But really, there is no real death for us because we are not the bodies. This body is just a costume that we have put on. Then we are in reality that Chichidananda Rupa Shiva, that we are, and that we forget that, and we think this drama is the real life. Now, if you take the drama that we are performing, and you become so identified with the character, and death of the character, you think your own death. Character will die, your dress will be open, thrown away, you will be in your real, true nature. If you understand that, if you go beyond the Maya, this world becomes so beautiful and enjoyable place. In every situation enjoyable. Minus 34 in Calgary. Ah, what a cold. And you go inside and run and find a little warm. Oh, so cold. Enjoy that cold. You won't find anywhere in other places. You won't find in India. There's such cold in India where you live in big cities. Everything is enjoyable. The snowstorm, the snow, the water, the rain, everything is drama going on. Big drama is going on in front of our eyes. That is what the Maya is. So, Maya is said to be that. That is the mystery of Maya. How this came, we don't know. That's why it is. It is from beginningless time the Maya is there. As somebody says, how can something from the beginning? And somebody give the example. Suppose in a dream, you are dreaming something. So when that dream started, or suppose that you don't know Latin. Since when you are ignorant of Latin? So see, that is what type of question is. Since when? I don't know Latin at all. I'm ignorant. I don't know Latin. Since when you don't know Latin? So I never knew Latin. From the beginning of my life, I don't know Latin. So then is there a chance that you know of them? Yes. So it is beginning less, but it can be ended. Similar is the Maya. It is beginning less, but it can be overcome. So how to overcome? By knowledge. That this everything that we see in the world is a product of Maya. It is for to give me knowledge as the Divine Mother's grace to give me knowledge. Mahamaya has created all this, but she wants me to get rid of, overcome this power of Maya, remain in equanimity, remain is that is Sthita Pragya, that स्थितप्रज्ञस्य का भाषा समाधिस्थस्य केशव स्थितधि किं प्रभाषेत किमासीत व्रजेत कम प्रजहाति यदा कामान् सर्वान् पार्थ मनोगतान् आत्मनि एव आत्मना तुष्ट स्थितप्रज्ञस्तदोच्यते दुखेषु अनुद्विग्न मनः सुखेषु विगत प्रिय वीत राग भय क्रोध स्थितधीर मुनि उच्यते. The Muni is that Muni is Sthitadhi, whose raga, krodha is always vita raga and bhaya. Raga is attachment. Attachment is you want the same thing again. Bhaya is always fearful, changing, losing the things. And krodha, whenever you lose something or you are afraid of losing something, then you become angry. These all are gone from a person of sthita prajna. And what happens in sthita prajna? Dukheshu anudvigna mana. Some suffering comes, but he is not worried for that. That is the part of life. Accept that. And sukheshu vigata doesn't want to hold on to the happiness always. That is also comes and goes. ऐसा दिन नहीं रहेगा. Such time will be never there. Ever changing world. So accept this world ever changing. Enjoy every change. Accept every change. This Maya creating this. When you are really able to understand this Maya, the Maya itself loses the power to bind you, and Maya starts helping you to realize the truth. Sri Ramakrishna gives a very nice example of Maya. He says that there was one person who was who was wearing the skin of tiger, and there were children who used to go and the children used to be afraid. Oh, tiger is coming, and all used to run. There was one kid, he wasn't afraid, and he went there and he was trying to make him scared. And tiger said, "Oh, this is not tiger, this is our Hari." When he said, "This is our known person, Uncle Hari." So, and then Hari removed the tiger skin and laughed and took that boy into her on her lap, on his lap. So this is how this when Maya is known, that is all Maya. Maya loses the power to bind you. It rather becomes happy and makes you free. Don't be scared. All fear is gone. Bita raga bhaya. All the raga bhaya krodha, all is gone. No fear at all of this Maya. So that is the power of the Divine Mother, Mahamaya, which always ready to help us to make us overcome her own deluding power with her jnana shakti, ichha shakti, and kriya shakti. Ichha is to realize the truth. That is the real ichha that Divine Mother wants. Instead of use its deluding power of ichha to have the name, fame, money, wealth, and this all the things. If you have that ichha, and for that we do kriya, that is will be in the deluding power of Maya. But when we have the ichha to realize truth, ichha to transform ourselves, ichha to broaden, to desire to broaden myself, then we are taking refuge in the Mahamaya, in the Jagan Mata, and that Divine Mother, that Mahamaya, Divine Mother, then will help us to go beyond all that. Ichha to realize the truth, to transform ourselves, to become better, to realize the spiritual truth of our real nature, and Kriya to work upon that. How to work upon that? Start loving your neighbor, as Jesus said. Love your neighbor as yourself, and love God with all your heart and with all your mind and with all your power and with all your strength, and love your God. So that is the Kriya. And when we have that Kriya Shakti transformed to our spiritual practice, and Icha Shakti strengthened, then the Divine Mother, you are sitting on the lap of the Divine Mother. Sri Ramakrishna used to say, try to hold on to the truthfulness. Those who are truthful, they are sitting on the lap of the Divine Mother, lap of God. So that's how we can overcome this mystery, this Maya, the mystery. And this mysterious Maya can be overcome by knowing that everything is happening in Maya, everything is uncertain in Maya, everything is temporary in Maya. So everything that happens is doing the drama of this world we are performing. Some having difficult times, sometimes easy times. But if we hold on to God, everything becomes easy. So that's why Sri Krishna says, Mameva e prapadyante. Surrender to the will of God. God is there, and God is your friend. He's your true friend. He's always for us good. He's there. So, Mother, Divine Mother wants us to be free from her deluding power. So, for that, we have to be devoted to God and be have the knowledge of this changing reality Maya. Don't give too much importance to this world. This world is like this. That's why they say tuchha. The world, everything is tuchha. Nothing is too serious in this world. Nothing. Everything is temporary. Everything is acceptable. Accept the things as they come in the world. Everything. So ever-changing world, you cannot hold on to that. Everything that you hold dear is subject to change. decay and separation, says Buddha, that everything will change. But enjoy as much as when it is with you, and when it is gone, as we have our children, they grow with us, so much joy when they grow slowly, and then one day they become adult, they do their education, they get a job in another city, they go there, they move, they're no more with us, and they get married, they have their own family. Now they're totally detached from you. If you say, oh, my son is not with me, I love him, then how will you be there? You will only suffer. You have to be detached, anasakti. That's why that's very important part of the Maya, that you play with the Maya. Everything is for the time being temporary, and this life is temporary, this health is temporary. Accept that thing as for the time being. So and then this mysterious Maya you can overcome, you can be blissful, and you can understand then Chidananda Rupa Shivoham Shivoham. I am that blissful Shiva Swarupa, Satchidananda Swarupa being. I am not this body and mind and limited and weak and helpless, nothing like that. I am pure, I am ever present, I am infinite, I am not caught by this Maya at all. Then Maya loses the power to bind. The Avarani Shakti and Vikshepa Shakti all becomes powerless, and the Jnana Shakti of Maya overcomes, and then we are always in the move and the joy in this world. Charit, that happens. You move in the world with lot of joy of realization of Brahman, being dwelling in Brahman, being always with God, like Narada. We are always repeating God's name, living in the awareness of that divine being. Then we also live, and in that divine blissful state, even within the Maya. This mysterious Maya, though cannot be fully understood how it happens, what it happens, it doesn't tally, it doesn't match real logic, and sometimes logic fails. But still, in this mysterious Maya also, we can live with bliss of Brahman. That is the goal of Vedanta. That's why it is said we have to know that one being that pervades this whole universe as ourself, that Brahman. Then we can overcome the fear of death, or the idea of death, or the idea that I am this human being, I am this only limited being, I am infinite, I am immortal, I am uncreated, I am blissful, I am not helpless, a small puny being. This body will fall, this is just a costume, just a drama going on. Body will fall and die, it will have disease, and it will be treated, and it will not be finally treated. This all will go, but I, as the self, is Chidananda Rupa Shivoham Shivoham. May the Mahamaya, the Divine Mother, take us beyond her own power of delusion and power of this Avarani Shakti, the covering power, and Vikshepa Shakti, this projecting power, and lead us through her Jnana Shakti to her lotus feet. That is my prayer on this occasion. Thank you very much for being with the online class at Vedanta Society of Toronto. And next week we'll be together in person and also online from Vedanta Society of Toronto. Now we close today's Sunday service with the closing chant. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat Shri Ram Krishna Arpanamastu. Jai Shri Guru Maharaj Ji Ki Jai. Jai Mahamai Ki Jai. Jai Swami Ji Maharaj Ji Ki Jai. Jai Ganga Mai Ki Jai. Jai Bhagavan Buddha Ki Jai. Jai Isha Musha Ki Jai. Sarvastaratu Durgani Sarvo Bhadrani Pashyatu Sarvasad Sarvas Sarvatra Nandatu. Hari Om Tat Sat. May all be freed from dangers. May all realize what is good. May all be actuated by noble thoughts. May all rejoice everywhere. Om, peace, peace, peace be unto us all.